If you want to see more of these China vlogs, give the video a thumbs up. This is Guangzhou, however you want to pronounce it, in China, and great city for cycling around. I mean, it's obviously not a fast place to get around in any transport modality, but the bicycle is by far the fastest, and it's a real two-wheel culture here. So you can see mostly people ride electric bikes around here, electric motorbikes, electric mopeds and stuff, and other people ride these little rental bikes. But it's just perfectly fine for road bikes as well, which we have road bikes here for getting around. It's definitely the fastest way to get around. You want to get around fast in China, the bicycle is the fastest way, no doubt, even faster than the e-bikes because you've got more narrow handlebar.
Which city are we in China here? Guangzhou. Nice. Tobacco. Giants do exist in China. From all the Genotropin GH. 290 centimeters tall in the northern parts of China. Yeah, wow, it's a big cut, ain't it? Got them in pink as well.
For the girls.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a big glasses dealer, and I'm going to go inside and have a look at all the sunglasses, glasses, etc. It's in Guangzhou in the city here. Check out where they park the bike. So park the bikes here. My bike shows why I didn't even lock the helmets up. Got the Brighton still running, got the lights on. In China it's different, I've still got stuff in here. Lights on. This is just a crappy lock using, okay? Like, yeah. You know? They don't steal stuff here like they do in Australia, etc. So obviously you wouldn't use that sort of setup in Australia because you'd lose pretty much everything, especially in the city. So yeah, there's a lot of safety here in terms of personal safety. You can wear bling stuff, have a bling bike, and people aren't going to steal it from you. You're not going to get mugged or robbed. This is a glasses wholesale area where a lot of Gucci glasses and Yves Saint Laurent and Ralph Lauren or you think of any brand name glasses, even Oakley, manufactured in this area. It's pretty crazy, man. So walking around, and I went to a few shops that had all these glasses and there's recycling there. So China's just, they get stuff done over here. It's pretty hectic. You come here and you leave a different person. Definitely been inspiring being here to see how the hustle goes on, and just the whole boxes of warehouse boxes rather, and there's all these drinks here, and everyone's just pretty chill. You know, it's a stoic vibe. It's not like a super smiley vibe like in Thailand. It's a bit stoic. It's welcoming. People are generally pretty stoic. It's not like the Philippines where people, hey Joe. So you feel safe, you feel welcome, but it's not overtly friendly, like in Philippines or Thailand where people smiling a lot more. But here it's just people on the hustle, getting it done. A lot of vegan food here. It's not like Thailand. Thailand, I'd say Thailand's the best in the world for food. But China, there is a lot of vegan stuff here. A lot of the stuff here was vegan in between. So if you know a bit of Cantonese and Mandarin, it goes a long way, because not many people speak English here. So it has been good having the show as like a tour guide to know what's going on. But you can use Google Translate as well. But there is a Happy Cow app. Happy Cow does a lot of vegan stuff here in China. These are like little vegan dim sim, vegan rice thing. So we try and reuse plastic bags and minimise stuff. It's very cheap, man. It's really, really cheap. So look how big this bike lane is. The bike lanes are basically like the lane of the road. Look at that. Mega bike lane. So, and the traffic here is quite quiet because of how much e-powered things are. So you gotta be careful when you cross the road because you won't hear them coming. You don't hear them coming, you know. So you gotta be careful for the electric stuff because it's very silent. So the traffic's quite low here in terms of noise. Some kids, so you see a lot of lean people here. There's not many obese people here in China. Most people are quite lean, but then you do see occasionally some people, once they get a bit more money, they sort of fatten up a bit. So yeah, it's interesting. This was inside. It's like a vegan thing, and you got these guys out there just rocking no shirt. A lot of people rock no shirt. It's very hot. It's very hot and humid. Very hot and humid. And just a hustle on there. So you sort of see that the money-wise, the animal product's obviously more expensive, and that causes people to eat more animal products, need more money, and And so you see, more money people have, generally the fatter they get. See we go. See what I mean? So the more money you have, the more of this animal stuff you can eat, which puts on piles on the weight. Piles on the weight. So you can see that there. So the waistlines of people who have a bit more money, you can sort of see start to expand a bit because they deviate from the traditional Asian diet, which is very low fat, and they have more of this festive sort of food. Traditionally this food was more festive, and then once it becomes more of a daily meal thing, then the weight, you see that the adipose tissue there. So you can see that guy's probably carrying an extra 15 kilos of fat, and that's going to be largely animal fat and or oils. It's the fruit. The fruits, look at that, the fruit here is amazing, man. Some of the best fruit in the world I've had. The lychees especially, the lychees have been on point, man. Smashing the lychees every day, eating a lot of fruit this trip. It's been fantastic. The melon's been really good as well. I've been really impressed. I didn't think the fruit was going to be that good here. So people just getting it done, just carrying a wheelie bin behind the little electric buggy thing. So yeah, just getting it done. And you sort of see that bicycles are everywhere around here. Some people wear masks a bit. That keeps quite lean. Recycling's pretty big here. Like you put some plastic bottles down, they're gone in a few minutes. It's pretty amazing. So with the plastic bottles, just leave them around. And plastic bags, just keep reusing them. Here again, look at that fat there. Oof. Clogged arteries. Anyone, So you can see that she's obviously eating the goods. So you see that the body weight there. She was a high carb vegan. She would probably lose 20 kg.
Fun fact about me, when I was younger, I used to be very good at making these things. Not dumplings, I made more wontons, but I was very fast.
What's the difference between a wonton and a dumpling?
Skin,
The skin.
I guess, maybe. Wonton is more square.
Oh yeah.
The dumpling is a circle skin.
So that's dumpling, the round one.
Yeah, this is dumpling. I was good at making wontons.
Okay. This guy's shirt's pretty cool. Be thankful for the troubles you don't have. Be thankful for the troubles you don't have. Bank of Guangzhou. And just, kids sleeping around. She's like, no, don't wake the kid up. Cats. A lot of cats here, man. A lot of cats here. And some dogs as well, Little tabby ginger. But yeah, there's a lot of cats and dogs here. They are eaten, they are eaten. But also a lot of just local pets that don't get eaten. And just see a lot of random stuff. You're like, look how big this trolley is, man. It's freaking massive. Massive. So China is just full of random stuff, man. Random as. And with these pedals on these e-bike things, I don't understand why they have a pedal on there. If anyone knows in the comments, let me know down below. So yeah, feeling quite fit here in China. Did a mountain run yesterday. Got a second and third on the leaderboard. Might try and go back today and have a crack at the leaderboard and see people just drying stuff out on the street. Yeah, overall, people pretty friendly. You stick a camera in their face, most people are pretty chill. But you see the vibe here. It's just sort of friendly, stoic. Not many people are overly excited to wave at the camera like in Thailand or Philippines, but they're pleasant. They're pleasant. This is in the classes wholesaler place.
有冇眼啊
依家 OK。
？OK， 跟住再試啊。
跌咧，我哋要做咩啊？
開始跌，即係滑咗落嚟係嘛？
係。
你做唔到㗎，你要揾我哋幫你調㗎。如果你自己咬好易咬爛嘅。
要翻嚟呢度或者
揾啲眼鏡店幫你咬咯。嗱，或者我教你咁樣咬咯。嗱，你揾個嗰啲電吹風咧，輕輕加熱咗呢個位，將佢屈咯。呢個形狀割成咁嘅形狀裝上去，就花咗1個鐘頭。就你等嘅呢段時間就係要咁啊，要將呢個形狀割加喺度。呢一個度數就係你呢一個數據全有㗎。如果呢一個數據冇嘅話，你就做唔到㗎啦。你要幾日㗎啦？廣州都要幾日㗎啦。即係要特登去再做呢一個翻嚟，就要幾日時間㗎啦。依家就咁啱有呢一個喺度，你呢一個數據有，咁就按呢個形狀加進去。咁啊要花1個鐘頭時間。30年。
我翻譯我做視頻 YouTube 你聽過未？
聽過。
YouTube 係我做視頻嘅， So I asked him how long he's been working here. A long time. I said, what came first? Were you selling first, or did you specialize in glasses first? And he says, well, so he was selling first. So yeah, that
Right.
that came first.
How long has he been here for?
佢問呢度做咗幾耐
12年。
？12 years.
係啊
Yeah.
Nice.
Jackie Chan's
我
brother.
我做咗30年，
30
30年
眼鏡
做認知做眼鏡做咗30年。
So he's been doing glasses for 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why he has the cheeky smile, you know? He's
Yeah.
confident. This is
Yes.
the first shop that we walked into. And yeah, he let us go. You know, we were like, oh, can we get for cheaper?
Yeah.
He took my glasses immediately and was like, let me check the prescription.
Yeah,
and
he added value,
Yeah.
showed expertise, even if we don't know if he's BS or not, he
Yeah.
still took it.
He wrote it down in the sheet and then,
Yeah.
And he still had a smile on his face. when he
Instilled
walked up.
confidence, even if we didn't know if he was legit or not. True.
And you see the hustle of China is real. You see it everywhere, man. You just look around, observe the hustle. Just people just getting from A to B, people minding their own business pretty much. There is a strong community sense here that don't fuck around. You know, there's not much theft going on. People sort of watch out for each other, and there's no real road rules other than just be safe. You know, be safe, be respectful. And look, you see construction everywhere, man. Like just things getting done. Look at this, man. Imagine this is your job. Imagine this is your job. Just digging in the dust and the heat all day. Something to do his leg. Big lump there, and you know, imagine this is your day. On the cigarette, a lot of smoking here, man. That's probably the worst thing about China, I reckon. The worst thing about China that I've seen, in terms of like a social thing, is the cigarettes. Cigarettes is common here, man. A lot of people smoke here. It's crazy, man, and they smoke in restaurants and stuff. So that's one of the big negs, I reckon, of China is this. They don't have much awareness of the dangers of cigarette smoking, unfortunately. So it's like on the cigarette packets, there's no health warnings. So I think the Chinese government is doing great things in many areas, and I think one area they could do better on as well is just that cigarette education, because I think a lot of people don't understand the negatives of cigarette smoking. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But otherwise, they're doing a great job here, because people can earn a living, get jobs. Look at this cat. What is it? This little fat cat. He's a tomcat. He's like, what's that dude? I'm probably the first white person this cat's ever seen. You know, look at it. Look at his face. His tomcat cheeks. He's got real big tomcat cheeks. But yeah, overall, people just, people friendly. Friendly, chill, safety. You don't see anyone getting handbags snatched. All right, here we go. This is some vegan food at a vegan restaurant. Goodness, man, vegan goodness. Taste amazing. This is a Michelin star restaurant, and it's pretty cheap. Wasn't street prices cheap, but it was pretty affordable, pretty cheap, really tasty, and they did some really low fat dishes. So it's like a rice mushroom thing. Authentic Chinese vegan food for the win. Authentic Chinese vegan food for the win. Michelle on the live stream there, getting it done. Michelle from China, check it out. But yeah, the food here's been really amazing. Once you find the places, it's really amazing. Really amazing. Tasty as, man. Tasty as. This is like a sweet and sour gluten. Sweet and sour gluten. With some rice. The rice here tastes really good as well. Very fresh. Fresh rice. Riding back in the rain. Again, like just pay attention to conditions. Ride the bike, get around a lot faster. I couldn't imagine, even catching the trains and stuff, so it's slower than the bike. The bike is just door to door, the fastest way to get around. This kid jumping, and you can sort of see the childhood obesity starting to creep up, because this kid, he's got good skills, but you can tell he's eating too much fat, and Michelle's giving him some encouragement there. You can tell he's eating too much fat because he's storing too much fat as a kid. Here we go. Boom.
bro hit puberty that day on the skipping. But yeah, you know, they love it. So outdoor activities here is encouraged. People exercise is supported here. It's encouraged. Unfortunately, what's happening now as well is we see a bit of a rise in obesity in the youth because they're buying into this carbs a bad thing, and so they're loading up on more milk and stuff. So this kid's got some skills, but his diet is holding his back. His higher fat, higher protein diet's holding him back because look at his body fat levels. He's getting them man boobs already, and he's just a youngster. So yeah, it's unfortunate to see that there is, you know, if you look closely, there is, you know, slightly obesity levels rising up, especially in the younger people. The older people who eat in traditional, not as much, but the younger people are getting bigger.